Hello, guys, welcome back. Today, I just wanted to share one of the recent successful trades, which is in ALKEM Laboratory. I got 26.18%, around 940 rupees per share. I bought it at like 35.88 and sold at 45.28. So I'll show you my entry points and then how I decided that entry and then like when I exited. So before that, the standard disclaimer: I'm not a sub-registered advisor. It's only for your educational purpose. So try to see the video till the end and analyze yourself whether can you leverage this knowledge for your trades. So that's the whole purpose. So make sure you know the risk and reward before you take any trade. Okay, this is not a recommendation. This is just for your educational purpose. And then if you feel a video is slow, then you can watch it in 1.25 or 1.5 fast forwarding way. Okay, so let me show you the information how I capture for all the trades. Currently, I'm like in this fiscal year, around 26 stocks uh, like gave a good profit, and then currently I'm in trade with 13 stocks. For all the trades, I follow almost same strategy. Okay, I'm just going to explain for the Alchem Lab, which gave like return of 26.18 on 23rd November, just 2 days back. Okay, coming back to this 3 points. So before taking any position, we need to make sure we are getting the good stock. So if I cover these 3 points fairly, we are trading in a good stock. So a stock should have fallen more than 8 to 10%. So in few days or few weeks, we need to make sure the stock has corrected like 8 to 10% or even more, and fairly that stock will be in a support zone, but make sure that is at a good support zone. The second point is we need to refer QOQ quarterly sales. Okay, QOQ comparison. So this tells like the fundamental analysis, which gives like good sense that stock is doing good. That QOQ numbers should not be declining. The top line number should not be declining. That is the thumb rule. Okay, it may go up and down, but it should not be continuously declining when we compare quarter on quarter. I'll show you that numbers. So, and one more third point, long term to mid term CAGR, we need to see that, and it should be fairly like more than 10, 12, maybe 13%. Okay, that gives us a sense that the stock is has been doing good in the past, and there is a good chance it will do good in future also. Okay, let me show you this first point. Okay, I have opened the chart where you see these small arrows. These are my buyings, and I exited here. If you see the top arrow, like which is like showing the bottom direction. Okay, so this is where the point I exited. Okay, I bought and then I exited here. It took around like 79 days, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, 79 days. Okay, so let me see the first point. Did the stock corrected like more than 8% from the top high? So this was the top high. When I saw that range, so if you see in my first buying, it corrected 15%. It was around, it took 27 days and it corrected like 15%. And then it fell down a bit and I bought like a few more stocks. Okay. And then I waited for a few days. I knew it's going to go up because of the other 2 points, because of the high probability. So, and it went up and gave me a very good return. Okay, so let me come back to the point number two. The point number two is QOQ comparison. I use screener.in, which gives a very good fundamental information. If you see the quarterly results, if you just see the top line numbers of like for recent quarters, you can consider 4 to 5 quarters and then gauge whether it should not be declining. Okay, to show you in a pictorial representation what I did, I captured the same information and like tried to show you in the bar graph. So it was declining and suddenly it turned up in the June quarter, and then in September recent quarter it gave a very good number. Okay, so I think because of that it was falling down. The market was expecting a good result. That's why I think it moved well in my favor and gave me a very good result. Okay, so and then the third point, let's see the CAGR. Again, we can refer that from the screener.in. If you see this stock price CAGR, looks like it's not a 10-year-old, it is like 5-year-old stock. So if you see like 5-year CAGR is like close to 20%, then 3 years like 18%, and in this year it gave like in last 1 year it gave like 49%, which is really good. So when we compare all these 3 points, there is a high probability, very very high probability, the stock will do really good in future. When and how much percentage, that is not in our hand. We have to give some time to the market, and let's wait for some time. It could take months, but wait for some time. Market will reward us the way it wants to reward us. Like for in this case, it rewarded me around 26% in 79 days. It's a pretty good return. Okay, so coming back to the exit, right? Like I generally see like overbought condition. I hope like you all are familiar with RSI. So I look for a daily RSI, and whenever it crosses more than 70, I'll keep an uh, eye on that stock and make sure it should not turn to falling cycle. Okay, so till it in uptrend, I just wait. The moment it shows some downtrend, that's the point I'll try to exit it. Okay, so in my case, I just saw this, and okay, like here it kind of like formed a doji. So I thought, even if you see here, like when we see the tug of war between buyers and sellers, so it is in a downtrend, though it shows green, but the buyers were not in a good form. Okay, the sellers took over that. So I thought it can be the beginning of the downtrend. Okay, even it can go up. I'm not denying. Okay, my guess is that it's going to come down in future, and supporting to this analysis when I'm seeing the RSI. So it's crossed like 87, close to 90, which is really, really overbought. So there's a high chance that it may come down, and then stock price will correct a bit. Okay, let me not take a chance to hold it for a few more days. No, let's not too much greedy. Let's wait for it to come down, and then I can like look for a buying opportunity in my next trade. Okay, so this was my exit condition. Okay, so I think I covered everything. So if you have any questions, just ask that in a comment, so that if I feel good with the question, I try to answer the questions. Thank you.